What a game. Well, should we deserve to win it? I'm not sure, but still, a great game and a great goal and great. I mean, I wouldn't say it was the greatest. It wasn't the greatest from both sides, but it's but more or less what a game. It ends at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City won, Liverpool won. Well, I mean, for that to happen, for that kind of result to happen at a 12:30 kickoff, right after the international break, where Liverpool players have been scoring and all that, it was a decent result, but I think it was still we were kind of lucky at some points in the game, but overall a really great result. I think. All right, let's go through the first goal. First goal was solely down to defensive error and probably Alisson's first drop kick where it wasn't far enough for it to get to Salah, but then Ake just stole it from Alisson, and I think is Alisson really at fault in the first goal, but not really. I don't think he was really partially at fault for the first goal. I think he did his best in trying to stop the shot from Haaland, although his drop kick wasn't good. I think maybe like it should have been better from the defense and probably the midfield. Trent and Szoboszlai should have probably marked him up a bit, but no. But yeah, it was more or less defensive problems. And again, look, the defensive problems. But right after the first goal, we were switched on already. Like we were doing a lot better defensively. We were a lot more aware, and I think that's what is expected in this kind of in this Manchester City Liverpool rivalry. Once that first goal comes, you have to do your best to try and get back into the game and get a goal, possibly push for the win or equalize. But whenever Liverpool and Manchester City are ever in a title race, these are the kind of results you get, man. 21-22 season at Anfield, it was drawn 2-2, and then at the Etihad. Later in the season, it was 2-2 again. So it's always going to be tough whenever Liverpool and Man City are at like their fully best. But yeah, front three was, front three wasn't at their best today. I think Salah maybe kind of ghost, but more or less the front three was not. They didn't really do their job, but the team came up and they came up with the goods as well, and they did their job. But I can expect the front three not to be good. I mean, they've just come back from international break, like Nunes, Diaz, and look. But yeah, it was not really the best of the front three. But there'll be more to come. Because they were off the back of a really good international break. Most of them were scoring goals for fun. Diaz, Nunes, Salah, Jota, all scoring for their respective countries, and they did their job as well. Gakpo as well, but I mean Gakpo didn't really start. When he came on, he didn't really go slot in straight away to the front three. He was starting off in midfield, and then when Elliott came on, he came up forward. But yeah, Trent's goal then. Well, I mean, before Trent's goal, can we just clear something up? That Trent was not ripped to pieces by Doku. Doku did absolutely nothing to Trent. He was not ripping him apart to pieces. He was not taking him for a ride taking him a ride back to the academy. Doku was not. Trent did his job like all right backs should against a really good winger. Doku was not ripping him apart to pieces like Vinicius Junior was ripping him apart in that knockout round game in the Champions League last season. That was what you call ripping Trent apart, like sitting him down and him not doing anything. But Trent he did his job today. And the goal he scored was absolutely brilliant. Gets a great first touch, and then and at first I was expecting him to go and pass it to either Nunes or Salah or someone else. But he's like, you know what, I'm gonna take a shot, and he did it brilliantly. And what a goal, 1-1, and rightfully shushing the Manchester City fans who just could not be quiet. And Trent Alexander-Arnold, best right back in the world. No one better than him at the moment. Reece James, this guy goes missing for his club when he's club captain. But can he deliver in those big games like that, bro? But in fairness to Reece James, he is kind of good, but he's not at that level that Trent is. But yeah, 1-1 draw, and Arsenal possibly to go top of the table. I think it's an acceptable result for Liverpool in particular off the back of like a summer rebuild, and to even when it's like a 12:30 kickoff right after the international break, it makes sense to like, to get this kind of result. But yeah, I'm quite satisfied and quite happy that Trent got the goal. But yeah, I think there's confirmation like that we won't really sign number 6 in the January window, and I think McAllister is what we're gonna have to go with for the rest of the season, possibly, unless we bring in another backup 6. But I don't think Klopp's thinking of signing another number 6, because Bajcetic is also coming back from injury. We've also got Thiago, so I don't think it makes sense for him. But defensively, in the centre back, then on the left side of centre back is what's been popping up mostly. That we would be going in for a centre back in January, but I think we do need a centre back in January, because we need someone to at least fill in whenever Van Dijk is either absent or anything like that. But yeah, we just need to be a bit better. We need to just be competitive by signing a centre back soon, probably. But yeah, 1-1 away from home at the Etihad. I mean, we've lost. I mean, last season we did awfully at the Etihad. And I think this is an acceptable result, and I think we did our best at a 12:30 kickoff as well. I think the 12:30 kickoff, let's just forget about it. It's no longer a curse. We've not lost whenever we've been given a 12:30 kickoff. The Premier League's trying to screw Liverpool again, but no, not this time. We're back. We're fully back. And yeah, our next game is in the Europa League against Lask at Anfield. That's an easy win already. Then next Sunday we have Fulham, and then after that Sheffield. The only big game that we have in December is United at Anfield and Arsenal at Anfield, and then in the new year we have Newcastle. So let's say that's 2 big games in December, but we just need to be on form. We just need to keep getting the results that are needed in both in the Europa League and in the Premier League. So we just got to do our job, and I think we will get what we need out of this season and possibly win the Premier League. I don't know, but we'll have to see after Arsenal today. But we're still title contenders. That's all we know. But yeah, great game, and on to the next one. See ya. Good to be back.